Alright guys, here we are tonight at Golf Central again, and we do have some more products to test.
We does.
In our hands is something very blue.
Something very blue. Very new.
Very new, very blue. Now, I think they're calling this colour Splash.
Like Magic Cup.
Like Magic Cup, but it matches my shirt. But anyway, this is Mizuno Jpx 900 driver.
Splash, isn't it?
There's a lot of cool stuff. The JPX 850, which was before this, it had a blue head, but it was a gloss blue head.
Yeah.
And this is now a matte blue head.
I like it.
It looks brilliant. For me, I'd rather the matte finish. So to look down at, I'm more impressed with that thing than I am the previous one.
I like the little racing stripes too, like the little lipstick line around the top of the crown there.
It defines it a bit.
Yeah.
450cc head.
450.
450cc head.
Okay.
They're all effectively a 9-degree head that can be adjusted everywhere. So you can go 2 degrees up and 2 degrees down.
Okay.
So 9.5 degree head, which then can go to 11.5 down to 7.5.
Oh, cool.
And then there's upright settings on the other side, which go from, what does that go from actually? 8.5 all the way to 10.5 in upright settings as well.
Oh, okay.
So if you potentially hit it in the toe, then maybe that could work for you. If you potentially hit a slice, that can potentially work for you as well.
Yeah.
Also the movable fast track system and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's a bit busy. It's a bit busy on the bottom, isn't it?
Probably the thing is you're not looking at the bottom, are you, when you hit the ball, luckily.
Yeah, that is true.
But yes, there is a lot going on. There's 2 movable weights that can be moved into the toe, into the heel, into the middle section, and there's a few sections in the middle bit. So you can muck around with your launch and spin. Also, you got face angle as well. So you've got a little slidey doovie that you'll be able to see in the close-up that actually doovie that actually you move forward to make a draw, I'm pretty sure. Forward to make a draw, and then back to make it fade more. So all that does is open and close the face without adjusting loft.
Okay.
Which I think is a cool thing. So kind of like the R1.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, like I said, beautiful look down at the ball with, but I know you don't look at the bottom of the club, but it is fairly busy, and if you're more sort of into a classic look, it might turn you off a bit, but I mean, you got to hit it and you got to test it out, don't you?
Without a doubt, and that's what we're going to do. We've also got the Speeder Evolution 2, which is a stock standard shaft in these things. We've got the 6X1, so they're actually doing the whole range of that shaft for no upcharge. So they're doing the 569, I think in stiff and reg, they're doing the 6X1, and they're doing the 757 as well. So there's basically the whole range in the Evolution 2.
There you go.
All different profiles, stiffer in the tip, stiffer in the, softer in the tip, stiffer in the midsection, stuff like that to suit your swing a bit better.
Beautiful.
Cool. Let's go have a little bit of hit and check out some numbers. Alright guys, Softy's just about to have a hit. We've hit a few balls beforehand, but Softy's going to hit some more now. I'm also going to hit a few. Richo's loving it behind the camera. How was that one, Softy?
Oh, nutted it.
Sound-wise?
Yeah, it sounds really good. It doesn't feel as hard as you might think, but tough.
Tough.
But, sounds really good.
It's not the loudest thing you've ever hit?
No, definitely not the loudest. One, actually before I hit this
here we go.
Yeah. For those who don't lift the club before they do the takeaway, you've got this nasty little thing there. It really grabs on the ground if you drag. I shouldn't say nasty, but I mean, yeah, I can easily see myself just catching, but that,
catching it. Look,
you could adapt to it.
Potentially, you can adapt to it, but if you don't want to adapt to it, well, then that may be a turn off.
But I mean, it is sizable, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, without a doubt. At the end of the day, again, guys, you need to go get fit. You need to have a hit. That's the whole point of what we're trying to say. Because at the end of the day, what we hit is going to be different to what you hit, and what we feel and see is something different than what you're going to hit. So I'll have a quick little hit.
Yeah, sure.
But that was good, mate.
Yeah, no, very good. Hit those pretty well. That last one I got out the bottom a bit, but it still seemed to get out there. But yeah, I mean, great feeling club. I like it. I really like it. It does look smart down by the ball. I know like the blue might turn some people off, but I mean, it's not like a real in your face with that satin finish. Yeah, with that satin finish, it's not like just doesn't blast your eyeballs basically.
I hit that one good. I hit a few before which were a little bit low on the face, which I've tended to do. Now it's me hitting it low on the face, but I've tended to hit this lower on the face than I do anything else. Now I don't know, mucking around with settings may change that. Yeah. That's the whole point of getting fit and hitting balls.
That's exactly right.
But let's quickly check out the numbers that Softy and I have just hit. All right guys, here we are. We've got some numbers. Softy's pumped that just quietly.
Just a little bit.
I'm a bit soft there with just under 160 ball speed, so I might warm up during the night, but maybe not. So I actually hit that one quite well. Had 160 ball speed, was moving a little bit left, carried 240, which is to me is a nice carry distance. Spinning it at just under 2 grand. It was moving again, 24 meters draw, so it's a decent amount of draw. That's why the spin's a little on the low side.
Yep.
But from a feel point of view, rated it big time.
Yeah, no, it feels great. I love it. Really nice.
And for Scott, averaged 11 degree launch and 2700 spin, carried 252. Now, Scott tends to be an overspinner.
Yes, on what, 3 grand plus?
Usually 3, 3.1, 3.2, something like that. So to be 2.7, 2.8 is pretty damn good.
It's pretty good, and this hasn't been custom fit for me. It's
No.
just had a few little tinkerings and...
So we've got the 661 here in the X-Flex shaft, so it's going to suit softies, you know, club head speed thereabouts, but we haven't mucked around with the loft, we haven't mucked around with the weighting system whatsoever. So guys, make sure you go get fit.
Of course, as always.
Felt fantastic, looks fantastic.
Can't fault it really, except,
Apart from that little doobie.
That's bugging me a little bit, but that's just me.
Again guys, you've got to make sure you have a hit, get fit, but that thing potentially can snag on the ground. Other than that, performance-wise, fantastic.
It's great.
Probably one of the most adjustable drives on the market.
And very pretty.
And very pretty. So if nothing else, it looks great. Thanks guys, that's the Jpx 900 driver. Check it out at your local shop, pro shop, custom fitting joint.
Wherever they get sold.
Correct.
Or resell, I don't know.
Anywhere you can get a Mizuno club. So anyway guys, go check it out. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time.